Hello everybody, this is Indu Das, and today we'll try to analyze and fix an ice maker problem in a G profile refrigerator. So in this unit, the water dispenser works just fine, and even the ice dispenser, the machine seems to be working fine. But the only problem is that it does not make any ice. This is the water line diagram that I tried to pull from the internet and modify it a little bit. As you can see on the back of the fridge, there is a water line coming in. It will be on the back lower portion on the left side. It goes into the water inlet valve, and from that inlet valve there are two water lines that comes out which goes into the fridge. One goes to the water dispenser through a water filter and water reservoir, and another one depicted here in the blue line goes into the ice maker. So if water dispenser works fine but ice maker doesn't, that essentially means there could be two problems. Either the water dispenser, either the water inlet valve has some problem, especially related to the ice line, or the ice maker itself. So we'll try to look into both individually. So replacing the water inlet valve is pretty simple. I'm not going to include the video on that one since you can find a lot of video online on how to replace that. But essentially you have to open a tiny little compartment on the back of the fridge, and then you would see that inlet valve available, and the inlet valve essentially is like $50 item. So that's what I ended up doing. I ended up replacing that, and once I replaced that, then I also tested the old inlet valve to see if there's an electric continuity or not, and I found all the electric continuity present. So that essentially means that probably the inlet valve was not bad, but still when I changed the inlet valve, at least I saw the water flow increasing. So at least that was a good value add, but it still did not fix the ice maker problem. So this is the view from inside with the ice bucket removed. You can see there is an ice maker on the top, and the motor for the ice bucket is here. So the motor is held by one hex nut on the left side front and two notches on the wall, again on the left side but on the back, and on the right side you can see there is a tiny little track or groove. That's where it fits. So you just unscrew the hex nut and gently slide it from the left side and from the right side, and that should get the motor out. The ice maker in this model is connected by a single wiring harness to the ice maker motor, and the ice maker motor is connected by another wiring harness to the wall. So unhooking the ice motor with the wiring harness took a little bit of time, but what I ended up doing was first ended up removing the ice maker, and then I removed both the units together. Ice maker is also very easy to remove, just held by a single screwdriver and two notches on the left wall. So that's how I removed it. Once both the units, the ice maker and the motor, was unhooked, I laid them on the shelf on top of each other, and then I gently, using a flat head, tried to unnotch the wiring harness, the ice motor wiring harness, from the wall. Once both the units were on the floor, it was easy to unhook them. Again, very gently try to press on the wiring harness notch and then pull out one out. And on the left side here is the new one, and the right side here is the old one. The new unit came with two different types of wiring harness connector, so you can see them and compare to see which one is going to fit, and there's only one that will fit. It basically extends the length of the wiring harness from the ice maker so that it can connect to the motor, and it also came with two different fill size cup. So my existing one was using a longer size fill cup, so that's what I ended up using, and as you can see it's very easy to just connect. So replacing the old unit with the new one, I did that all on the floor, and once it was all ready, then I just took that to the fridge. Putting it back is somewhat easy. Just align the ice maker with the wall, slide it on the groove, put the screw, tighten the screw. Similarly, align the ice maker motor along with the wall, make it that it slides on the groove properly, and then it fits on the hex nut. Tighten that. Both of them are just held by only one screw, and on the track on the right side it should go inside. So that's how you just fit both of them back, and then put the ice bucket back in. Just turned on the circuit breaker, so now the machine is working, so that's good. That means freezer suction is fine. So now I'm just going to turn it on and see if it makes a difference. One is on, I think. So the naturally ice does not make right away, so I let it sit there for a few hours, and after about 8 to 10 hours, when I open it up, then as you can see, I found the ice. Bingo. Yep. So there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching.